And it looks like we are live. Hey, everybody. I'm sure that this stream came a little bit out of nowhere for a lot of people. Hey, Spider. Hey, Bad. Yeah, I'm sure this one came a little bit out of nowhere for a lot of people. Tonight, we are starting up a run through Death Stranding because Death Stranding 2 is apparently really, really amazing. And the whole franchise is currently probably peaking when it comes to, like, viewership and such. So, yeah, seems like a good time to finally play the original. So, I don't think I've ever really played the original at any point. If I did, it wasn't for very long. It was never on my console. Because I wouldn't have played it back in college or anything, because that was after college for me, so I don't know. Maybe I played it with someone, maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. But yeah. Well, your name is Bad R, so it's shortened it to Bad, because that's easier to... It's only one syllable. But anyway, today's game is, like I said, Death Stranding. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So yeah, I know the Platinum Trophy in this game is not particularly hard. It's just really, really time-consuming. And I know the first, like, chapter of the game that's tutorial stuff drags a little bit. But I'm actually kind of excited for this because I feel like it'll be a good game to sort of casually play at times in the background. I don't know if I'm going to, like, stream the entirety of it because, I mean, that's going to take a long time to get through. Like, this would take as long or longer than Fallout 4 did, most likely, to get through. And some of it would probably get kind of boring with some of the grindy stuff that you do toward the end. Save conversion system. Yep. So we're playing the PS4 version for that reason, because the PS4 version can auto-pop almost all the trophies on the PS5 version. Okay, so we have different difficulties. We will start out on normal. I know that there's a trophy that you're supposed to go for sort of toward the end of the game. Like, once you have more infrastructure and stuff together. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's for photo mode. So yeah, we'll keep it on normal for now. I can always change it if I need to, if there's any issues anywhere. Volume looks good. Screen brightness looks good. HUD, does it... Where can I turn on subtitles at? Yep, subtitles are on. Perfect. So yeah, I know that this game is really, really, like, confusing because it's a Kojima game, so it's got a very confusing story, I'm sure, just like a lot of the Metal Gear series does. But let's get into it. Alright, like I said, we'll start out playing on normal. And if it ever gets too difficult, we can always drop it down to baby easy mode. Yeah, I mean, everyone's loving the new one, so it's doing really, really well. It's got, like, universal acclaim, apparently, which is a lot, which is, like, really good. Gameplay recording paused. Oh, because I have to put in my date of birth. Interesting. I guess that they are stealing my information now. October 3rd, which I've made that very clear. Well, maybe not very clear, but I've said that before, that that's my birthday, so... Higher levels of Doom's abilities have been observed in those born under constellations of Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, Delphinus, and Gigas. I have not even heard of those last three. Or no, I've heard of Cetus, but I haven't heard of the other two. Interesting. Well, I'm a Libra, so I guess I'm good. Hey, Higgs. Hey, Layan. Hey, Robbie. Here it's a Game of the Year contender. That's what it seems to sound like. I mean, there's been a lot of good games this year, so there's really a lot of games that it could be. Gameplay's slightly different depending on birth date. Oh, okay, gotcha. The rope and stick are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope to bring the good toward us. I'm going to be starting Death Stranding soon as well, playing the PS4 version first. Yeah, might as well, just so I can get the, get that auto-pop platinum, get every Death Stranding game done someday.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
It's gonna be so weird hearing Norman Reedus as the voice in this, just because I've always only ever known him from The Walking Dead. Even though I stopped caring about The Walking Dead after like 5 seasons, and then like the intro to Negan, and then after that it just completely went downhill. Death Stranding. Finished the campaign on Force Unleashed 2. On Unleashed difficulty. Oh, nice. 5 out of 10 gold medals. Okay, so you're making progress there. Miscellaneous trophies, I believe, were easy in that one. Man, this looks beautiful even by 2025 standards, which I guess should be expected. Isn't Leah Sedia, whatever her name is, isn't she the one that was Bond's girlfriend in the last 2 Bond movies? Looks amazing, especially for when it was released. Heck yeah. Just wish Konami didn't fire Kojima in the first place. Well, things just have a way of working themselves out, and he's gone on to create this game, which was at least unique, and generally considered good, but not incredible. To a lot of people, it's more divisive, but the second one is beloved currently, and has a very high chance of winning Game of the Year, according to people, so... But then again, this year had a lot of contenders. We had Claire Obscure, we had... Was Balatro this year? I think that was this year. And a lot of other stuff. Game's 100-hour plat. Yep. And I know that's why I'm not sure if I'm going to stream all of it, just because some parts of it are just going to be grinding. Yeah, some parts of it are literally just going to be some grinding toward the end, so... I would stream the entirety of the story and all that important stuff, but some of the grindier stuff probably wouldn't get dedicated streams. Second game is on PS5, yeah. This on the PS4 version of it. I think I have a PS4 version of this that I bought on disc, but it only cost me like $3 or $4. And then the fact that I can just play this without having to have a disc installed because it's one of the free included games. Why wouldn't I do that? That's by far the better way to play this. Play the downloaded version in this case. Trying to spawn what may get old. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that when we get sort of toward the end game, because this game pops a lot of trophies early on. Yeah, this game is known to pop like a lot of trophies pretty early on, and then it's really slow going after that. So probably won't stream some of that later grindy stuff unless it's going to involve getting trophies. And you just murdered her, but I guess she's totally fine. So, I thought the timefall made stuff, like, deteriorate, so... How is he not, like, dead from his clothes? Like, how does it not seep through his clothes?
Fuck.
PS5 version cost £5 pounds to upgrade. Oh, okay. Alright. Smart drugs. Drugs. Let's add some drugs. Smart delivery order required now 2 out of 4, okay. And I also know that you have to be careful in this game because how you pack your cargo and how you move can affect things. And potentially get you killed if you do something dumb. Which I guarantee is going to happen, like it almost did right there. Oh, that's a great sign of things to come. I got a like! I got a like! I'm so popular, that's like half the number of likes I get on any post in real life. Special material made to resist timefall, the chiral material. Oh, okay. From Walking Dead to Death Stranding. I mean, Norman Reedus is doing pretty damn well for himself. He's set for life with The Walking Dead. He's got a spin-off in it. Now he's got Death Stranding, and he likes to work with Kojima, so that's a huge plus for him. And then, he's married to the girl that plays Abigail on National Treasure.
Way up the rain over there.
Yeah, man, I was assuming that was you. I was assuming that was you. So yeah, guys, Lizard Guy's in here on stream. And he will be hopefully giving advice at times whenever I do something horribly wrong, because I guarantee it's going to happen quite a few times. Aw, it's a deer. Given that I almost slipped and fell off a cliff in the tutorial, that's a great sign of things to come. I've also never platinumed a Kojima game. So yeah, that's interesting. I have never platinumed a Kojima game before, so... I'm assuming that's him detecting that there's something nearby. Yep. Yeah, we probably don't want to be touching the invisible monster man. Better balance if you hold both triggers when walking. Oh, okay. Well, with how little he's carrying right now, I'm sure I'm okay for the next few minutes. I think David Hayler comes back to Hideo Kojima. Who was he? Like I said, I'm not particularly well-versed in Kojima stuff. And I mean, me and Lizard Guy have played at least one of the Metal Gears at some point in time. I own a couple of them on PS2. And then we played... I think we played both Ground Zero and... We played Ground Zero, and we played... I think some of 5 as well at some point, so I've at least seen Metal Gear. Oh, it was original voice of Snake, okay. He might be voicing him in Delta. Oh, okay. Yeah, that comes out in the next couple of months, which is crazy. So yeah, this, compared to last year, this year we are getting so many, like, solid games. And I mean, yeah, some of them are remakes or remasters again with, you know, Metal Gear Delta. I'm assuming they're rebuilding a huge chunk of it from the ground up. And we got Oblivion out of absolutely nowhere. We've got Death Stranding 2, Flare Obscure, Mario Kart World. I'm sure will get nominated for plenty just because it's Mario, and that always happens. Even though apparently people are really mad about some of the changes it's recently made. Yeah, I won't be getting Delta. Because again, like, I'm not the big Metal Gear person. That's going to be more of a Lizard Guy thing. I'm sure he'll stream that at some point as well. And Resident Evil Requiem, that doesn't come out till like January or February, so we got a little time for that. So that won't be this year. I'm trying to think what other games. Because I feel like there's others that I'm forgetting. Like, I know for a fact that there's others that I'm forgetting. Prologue Porter. And I've been instructed not to skip cutscenes, so we will not be skipping cutscenes, because I assume that's how you get most of the story details.
What the hell?
And with it being a Kojima game, I probably need all the extra help I can get when it comes to story.
Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level?
So Dooms is the thing that lets you sense
them,
the
right?
BTs and stuff, I
but I can
believe,
sense 'em.
from what I've read.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Timefall's let up. My name is Fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
Fragile. It
That
must
right?
be Italian.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivered.
Basically, okay, yeah. Like, I know a few... I legitimately thought those were little mini Appas from Avatar The Last Airbender. They look like him. Obviously they were, but they look exactly like him.
To buy it a day keeps the timefall away.
Bugs. I'm sure I'd like that if I was in a North Korean prison camp, but I'm not currently in a North Korean prison camp. I'm pretty sure
Wanna
that
come
that
work for
is
me?
obvious, but
Must
you never
be tough
know.
out
Maybe
here on
I'm
your own.
maybe I'm that one person in all of North Korea that was on
like
Steam
Fragile
for
Express had
years
plenty of people.
and then
And the
disappeared.
traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that,
They replenish your blood health.
not
Okay.
much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam.
You gonna eat a lot of them? Wonderful.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Okay, let's go. Take whatever is left of the picture, because why not?
The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. And, like, I know some of the introductory parts of the story, like, because I have seen story, like, through the prologue, or maybe even through, like, Chapter 1, because I know that he's connected, like, related somewhat to the president. The president dies. I know that there's a void out early on. So I know that there's a handful of things from the beginning of the game, and then after that I'm pretty much going in completely blind. Bars, red bar is blood and blue is stamina. Okay. Hideo Kojima. I know the music's pretty good in this game. Hopefully I don't end up having too many issues with copyright. And I need to be careful going down a hill like this because that seems like a good way to get yourself killed. Or at least lose all your cargo. Is this water gonna kill me if I touch it? No, we are able to... Okay, so the water doesn't just, like, instantly nuke you, even though it seems like it should have some of that timefall water in it by now. Alright, we're now carrying 20 kilograms, which is like 45 to 50 pounds for those of us here in America, and like Liberia and the one other country in the world that uses our system. Be wary of deep water, scan to see how deep it is. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. There's also most likely a streamer mode. Oh, okay, that's a good idea, actually. I know that there's an autosave, but I'm probably going to have a few manual saves going. Yeah, let me see if there's a streamer mode or not. Oh, there is not a streamer mode, at least not in that. Not an audio, show subtitles, nah. Wouldn't be under camera. What about game settings, maybe? Hide spoilers, BT encounter warning every time, temporary save. Wow, so there actually is not a streamer mode. That's a little surprising. Maybe this one isn't that bad for it. Maybe this one they don't care? Now the good thing is that I can always edit out the music, and it'll still keep the streams up afterward. I probably should not go that way. Run, Sam! Run up the hill, this is probably not a good idea. Yeah, it's not that big a deal because I can always just get the music edited out later, but at the same time, it's like... Maybe they just don't care about this one, because I've heard some streamers are having problems with the second game with copyright issues, like Shiny's is having problems with it, and at least a couple other people are having problems, but some people aren't having any issues. It's probably just YouTube doing selective copyright enforcement BS-ery again. And I mean, in all honesty, you might be able to fight that one because it's literally video game music. Like, there's no way to play the game without it unless you turn it off entirely, and where's the fun in that? Doesn't that kind of like ruin part of the purpose of playing the game? Not being able to hear the music? Alright, we have found our first city. It's one of the, like, Central Knot... Is that it? Central Knot City, I think is the name of it. I can't go in, okay. Why would you not allow me to go in? Okay, so that's just a wall, and it wants me to go across the water. Okay, that makes sense. It wants me to learn how to swim, even though I'm not really swimming. Squid Game Season 3 is out, all 6 episodes. Can't find any issues with streaming them on YouTube, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll know by the next stream, probably, which should be tomorrow. I would think will be the next one. Alright. This looks like it's shallow. I'm assuming blue is the most shallow, so... we will wander across the blue territory of it so we don't lose balance. But yeah, me and my parents are going to binge watch Squid Game over the 4th of July weekend. Watch through all of Season 3. Because with only 6 episodes, it's probably, what, like 6 hours? And then alongside that, I still need to get him to watch the rest of the Fallout TV series. Alright, so that is all the cargo for this first delivery, so that's good. They should be happy with my delivery, because probably not everyone brought everything to them. I'm sure some porters would have abandoned some of it, but not me. I'm gonna be the best mailman ever. They get good benefits and shit too, so I want to be good at it. I don't want to lose that job once I get it. Central Knot City.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Ooh, what's that? Hold on. What is that? A lost piece of cargo? Ow. Looks like an extra piece of cargo. Yeah, that's about what I expect.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
But hey, we're in a safe place now. At least until... I'm pretty sure that this is the city that gets destroyed in a void out, so... Because, like I said, I do know, like, some of the prologue stuff. But I have no idea what any of the story is after any of that, so yeah. See a lot of those, okay. Nice cars. Can I have one of them? Alright, Sam, you did it. Make delivery. Okay, so you want all of this. And I guess I can return this other stuff as well? Was meant to be delivered here, it'll be returned to its recipient. Okay. And we got our first trophy, let's go. Eventually you can. Yeah, I know that there's vehicles in the game, but I'm assuming it's a late game thing. I know that the zip lines are a really helpful thing when we get to that point.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Oh, hello.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my
Who
bike.
are you?
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Yeah, you can't be mad at me. I got all your cargo here in perfect health. Or almost perfect health. Very close to perfect. Delivery completed. 28 likes! 120 likes. 36 more likes. Distance travel didn't matter for that one. 1.2 kilometers. Total weight delivery bonus is 6. Okay, another trophy. Oh, that's an S rank. Let's go. We got an S rank. Let's go. I'm assuming, though, that those don't... The ones that are orders for Sam, I know, don't count for the trophies. But, hey, that's reassuring. That's actually reassuring to have gotten an S rank. Alright, we got that. A little bit more there. A few more likes. Sweet. Alright. Delivery volume increases, because I think you have to get all of these to increase a certain amount, so... I think you have to, like, max out all of these for the trophies, so that should be fun. Very grindy. Death Stranding 2 reviews, impressive, a 9 out of 10 by IGN. Yeah, I mean, all the reviews from what I'm seeing are saying that it's great. Zip lines are super helpful. Yeah, I've heard that from a couple of videos. Metal Gear Solid games been your childhood, Death Stranding's new to you. I never really played, like I said, the Metal Gear games, so...
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
Uh-oh. Hello, random person.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
Hey, Cassie. This part's cool. Alright then.
Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with PTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Maybe you should have
we can
at
do
least
this.
one incinerator
We just
that's a
need
little bit
someone
closer,
like
Ben.
you, with dunes.
Still feel embarrassed about falling asleep during this dream last night? Nah, you're all good. Or, not last night, the night before. We were playing, random games.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam.
So the way it
And I
works
can't spot
is... It's
Just
supposed to be like... When
That's
you
why we
die
keep
and go
preparing.
into necrosis...
A bridge
That
baby, huh?
spawns a BT, and then that
It's
somehow
helping you.
causes the
We'll
void
be able
out.
to stay one
Something
step
like
ahead
that.
of 'em. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
It's a huge incinerator. One thing I wanted to say, but unfortunately fell asleep.
Roll
Found the God
out.
of War Saga collection for PS3 at GameStop. Oh, nice! If you kill someone in this game, you have to burn the body or it becomes a boss. Oh god, that's not gonna go well then. I'm sure that I'm going to somehow accidentally kill, like, several people at some point and then get that to happen, so... Code still works, so was it a brand new copy or like a used copy? That's the thing about Ride to Hell Retribution. I would love to play it
Hell, the
someday,
world
but
was
just
different when I was a
not
kid.
really worth it because
America is a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well please.
I can't get
No
the
need
Cook's
for
Mad
couriers like
Recipe
yourself.
DLC.
We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
So I guess the apocalypse
to
didn't
imagine
happen
now.
that long ago.
As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of
Maybe within the
holes.
last couple of decades.
Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living.
Whenever they
and
talk about the
dead
beach, it's
all
just going to make me think of Alice in Borderlands. Which we get the third
That's
season
when
of that in
folks started
September. I'm
pulling
assuming
up
it's
in
the final
cities.
season of that.
Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Pretty sure if you remember right. If you die... I have heard that part about dying.
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Yeah, I have heard the part about dying.
We'll have to cut to the BTs.
I think that's on the Wikipedia page, that if you die, it's still... You come back to life, but you create basically a giant crater because you explode and void out. It was used, but nobody used the code. Wow, you got very lucky then. And there are still copies of Ride to Hell Retribution that have the DLC code. But I think there's probably a way to is it called game sharing or something? There's probably a way to play on someone else's account. Oh, I don't know if that's banned or not, so...
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
I don't know if that would get you banned from, like, PSN profiles or anything.
No, nothing.
I started looking at the Siphon Filter games as well for that video. It looks like it's gonna be... Like, each game is to be done in under 3 hours, I think. 5 games on PS5, they'll all be streamed, so minimum 15 hours. And then just the time that I play on stream for the PS4 versions. Or if I can get through it really quickly, maybe just stream the entirety of it. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. I was probably supposed to turn around that whole time. Yeah, I'd love to find one someday, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I mean, I can find a German copy that's still apparently... like, a bunch of used German copies, but then there's no guarantee that the code has been used or not. And if the code's been used, then I just have, you know, a $30 or $40 game with shipping and everything. They're easy, just janky. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The controls in that franchise have not aged well. Okay, the body's probably about to go necro, which is not good.
They're here.
Uh-oh.
Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
Scene is insane. wouldn't have ended up using the exploit for 3, most likely. Unless I did it for, like, one version, but not the other version. Okay, so that's presumably very bad. Hey, TJ. They're sort of like the guys, the enemies from Quiet Place.
Sorry.
Playing Delivery Man Simulator? Sure am. Ooh, that's Higgs, correct? Or is that a BT apparition? Alright, I got the right idea of it. Okay, then. It's you! Damn, you're really bad at killing yourself, whoever that person is. One clean slice across the neck probably would be a little bit faster. Well, Sam, you'd be kind of fooled. But then again, Sam can't truly die, because he can come back to life. The repatriate, yeah, that's what they're called. I remember seeing that in, like, Wikipedia or something. Hey, Sweet Blaze. It's gonna be a long platinum. I know, but it would give me something to work on for, like, overtime. Casually at times, too. Sort of like what I did with Lego Star Wars. Then I can auto-pop the PS5 version, and then I can play Death Stranding too. Indeed it is. Oh, Norman Reedus' booty hole. That's not something I thought I was going to be seeing today. Hopefully YouTube isn't too mad about that. Both Death Stranding games, it's 200 hours in total. Yep. But the chance to be able to play one game for a long time again is always nice when it comes to not having to buy new games. Because there's no major games I care about right now until during the fall when Ghost of Tsushima, or Ghost of Yotai comes out, I mean. Super excited for Ghost of Yotai, but I mean, I won't even be in the country when it comes out, so... Which is a bit unfortunate, won't get to play it day one, but that's okay, because I'll be doing the real thing, because I'll be in Japan at the time, so I'll be seeing the real thing. Wasn't trying to get on leaderboards or anything, watching a speedrun to show you what to do and where to go. Yeah, I've heard the first game is, like, really bad about not, like, telling you anything about where you're supposed to go. For Siphon Filter, at least. Did an 8-hour shift yesterday, literally all you did was clean the pool for the whole time. 6 hours, you're just cleaning the pool. Didn't have anyone come in until the final hour. Well, at least you get paid for it. You get money, which is always good. 80 hours, you're still missing a few trophies. Yeah, that's probably about right. It's been raining like crazy in your area. The weather's been shitty here all week. It's been bad like all of spring, honestly. We've really had kind of crappy weather for like all of spring and into this early part of summer. I mean, Wednesday, I'm surprised that my power stayed on, because normally it at least flickers or the internet goes out whenever we have a storm. And that was kind of a bad one. Return to your body, Sam. Oh. There's the creepy scene from the, from the trailers. I remember that scene.
Baby. Baby, can you hear me?
Yesterday it was windy the whole day. It wasn't too bad yesterday. Bought it for $10 in Target a long time ago. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I have a copy for like, that I got for like $5 off of Gamefly or something, but it was just easier to play the downloaded version here, so I don't have to worry about switching discs around or anything like that. I still got Black Ops 3 nearby just in case I decide to go back and finish that guide. Still the PS5 version to do. Looks like I watch a speed run for the second game. Yeah, probably gonna have to do that for several of them. I know that the two PSP ones are supposedly like super easy compared to the other ones, or just a lot more linear, from what I've heard. Which is definitely a good thing.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Alright, I wonder how big that crater actually is
That will be our
across.
last.
It was pretty big, though. Alright, do we get a trophy for finishing the prologue here, or was that not the end of the prologue? It might not have been the end of the prologue. Oh, I didn't realize I could X. Summer classes are starting on Monday. Oof. I never minded summer classes, though, in college. Let you lessen the workload during the regular year. Tutorial until you get to the first boss. Oh, okay. Episode 1, Bridget. We have officially ended the prologue.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally.
PS4
Only
version of
dead
Indiana
men.
Jones. I already finished the
I'm
PS4
well acquainted
version.
with the dead. Not like
Finished
you,
that
of
off
course. Contrary
earlier
to the
in the
name,
week.
I've never actually died.
That's when the real Death Stranding begins. All right.
I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look,
Okay.
look.
Yeah, I've got both
Cuffs
versions of it
will
done
watch over
sweet,
you
thankfully.
24 hours a
Don't have to
day.
worry about it
That
again.
is to say, we will.
Got through
We're here
that
to
second
help.
version a lot faster, I will say.
2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you.
Oh, which type of fluid
You're
did
a
you collect?
repatriate.
You know what, I'm not sure I
That
want to
makes you
know because I
very
feel
special.
disturbed by thinking about that.
What happened to the CD guys?
What do you
Central
think
Knot
happened
was
to them?
obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone.
I'll start that game one day.
Not just
Most of them,
corpse
honestly.
disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters.
Oh, Great
Not
Circle.
very
Yeah,
seen.
Great Circle actually
A
looks pretty
logical
good, but I'm
choice.
going to let them release their DLC first before I think
Our
about it.
implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command
Oh, and it's still yet to
remains
play it.
intact. I hate
Still
to
looks
do
good on the
this so
PS4.
soon,
Oh, it does.
I have a job for you.
I mean, I'm playing it on the PS5, but it's PS4 version.
This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia.
Yeah, the game's getting a DLC
No wonder you
in
were
like
out there
September.
alone,
I don't know exactly
where
what
no
it
one
is, but
could
it's getting
touch you.
some kind of DLC. Gonna have Harrison
I'll
Ford
try to
working
be
on
more
it.
careful, Sam.
I don't know if he has anything to do
So,
with it,
The job is an
with the
urgent
game at
delivery.
all. I don't know if he
I
provided
need
the
you
voice
to
or
bring
not.
the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Are you gonna pay me?
Because I'm not really here.
Oh, okay then.
Apologies. This is just a chiralgram. And here...
Old Fossil needs to
come the
retire.
tears.
Harrison
Allergic
Ford, I'm
reaction
assuming you
to the
mean?
chiral transmission.
And he's pretty much retired at this point after he did that
I'm
last
actually
Indiana
over
Jones
the
movie.
isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last
Comic-Con
president
guest finally
wants to
came
see
up,
you in
and you
person.
got some good ones. Oh, nice.
Are you really about to say
I've still never
no?
been to any sort of convention like that, which is surprising. Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember exactly though. Cameron Bryce Dallas, Peter Weller, the guy from Daredevil, and the Metal Gear Solid 3 voice actor. Okay. Pretty solid lineup then. Went to GameStop yesterday, bought Nino Kuni
Very
Remastered
good.
PS4 for $10.
I'll see you in the isolation ward.
I know like nothing about that game. Read about him retiring. Don't think we'll see him in public again. I don't know. He's always lived a little bit more of a private life than some of them do. Because he lives on like a huge piece of property out in like rural Wyoming.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome.
Yeah, he lives out in
Border
like some
Bridges.
extremely like random part of Wyoming or something. Gets to live a nice peaceful life out there. R.L. Stone. R.L. Stein. Oh, okay. It's a shame we never got the Kojima Silent Hills. Yeah, it really is, though. I do think that... Okay. I do think that the Silent Hill that we're getting now, though, the one that is in, like, Japan, in, like, the 60s or something, I think it's going to be good. It looks like it's probably going to be one of those games where you can only really use melee and stuff. It doesn't look like there's going to be guns in it, or very little of them. Okay, deliver morphine to the Bridges Isolation Ward, which is right there. Let's place the marker. And doesn't let us see too much of this. Okay, open the cufflinks. I already did that. Oh, okay. Check and adjust cargo. Okay. Orders. Okay. Data. That's a lot of data to read through that I don't really probably need to read through at the exact moment. And that's your pause menu. Alrighty, this seems like a simple enough delivery. Unless I manage to get lost, which is entirely a possibility.
Sam, your friendly neighborhood deadman here.
The remake for 2 looks good, haven't played it yet. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty solid.
It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a
Or, I mean, I think it is pretty solid from what I've seen of it. People seem to enjoy it. I'm really interested, though, for Silent Hill 1, though. I'm super excited for that one, because that's the only one I've really ever extensively played.
It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Alright, to the isolation ward. I think one trophy doesn't auto-pop, but it's not that hard. Yeah, I know for this game there's like a couple of trophies that don't auto-pop. I don't think there's like 3. It's good because the dude's really old and don't know how much longer he's got left, so definitely getting his autograph. Oh, nice. Loud thunder outside. You get 2 autographs there, solid. And toward the building that looks like the Wii. That's a good way to put it. Now we get to meet the president. The female president.
Like I said, for vital vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man.
Is it actually him, or...?
Sorry, my mistake.
Yep, it's actually him.
I'm afraid the President's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you. You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
Well, thank God it's not, Hillary or Camel Toe. It'd be a lot worse if it was. Connection level 2 stars. Likes earned. Harrison Ford does plan to come to a convention. Definitely gonna save up for an autograph. Oh yeah, I definitely would too. He's a great actor. He's done so much. We got an S rank. Yay! We got an S rank. I'm not sure how you could have failed the S rank on that one, but okay. I'm sure that you could if you really tried. Yes, it is. Drugs bad, guy. Alright, that cargo condition went up a little bit. That's always good. We've only walked 1.7 kilometers so far. I'm sure we're going to walk much more of that later.
That's the President's right-hand man. The Director of Bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Charge like 1,000 or 2,000. I don't know, like... I mean, he's got so much... He's got more than enough money, so...
What's it been, Sam?
He might not care
10
as
years.
much about the money. I don't know.
Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
That's a little bit of direct expositioning, I would say. I'm very surprised they wouldn't just do something like less exposition-y and just more like natural here. You don't need to tell me it's the mother. You could
We
have
brought Sam.
done the dialogue probably to make it different, if that makes any sense. Shows up to conventions, he should sign your Chase Funko Pop. Although I will say I can get an autographed Megan Maroney poster for like 70 bucks. If I actually have any desire for that.
Sam.
Which I kind of do, but at the same time, like, that's a lot of money for... I don't care too much about, like, autographs and stuff, so...
Are you doing all right?
Although I've got something really cool that my dad got me for Christmas last year out of nowhere. It was like... It's the cover of, like, Time magazine right after we killed Bin Laden. And it's autographed by several of the SEALs that were on that mission, apparently, which is really, really freaking cool.
Amelie.
70 isn't too bad. I mean, I know it's not bad, it's just like, I have other things I could spend $70 on, like a new video game or a Lego set or something.
She's trying to rebuild the country.
Or Camel charges
Still going on
$700
about
per
that.
autograph. Really?
You're the one I wanted to say.
I mean, Mark Hamill's also Mark Hamill,
Time's running out.
and you can probably get noticed by him by just calling him a retard on Twitter,
She needs you.
but... That's actually kind of surprising that they would charge that much.
Together, you can help us.
It was like, you've got so much money, so why do you need to charge that much for an autograph?
Make America whole.
TJ saw someone, same Funko
Sam,
with the autograph for 4,000.
Humanity
Oh yeah, if it would,
not survive.
you would profit a couple thousand, or you could just keep it for until it goes up more and more in value.
Do.
And the one you
Alone,
have
we
is
have no
from
future.
Cameron Monaghan from Jedi Fallen
America's
Order.
finished. Bridget,
Oh yeah, that'll
President
certainly go
Jack
up for
Shea.
Sam,
sure.
listen to me.
Every autograph I have currently, I have an autograph poster from Kelsey Ballerini from when I did her concert with a meet and greet a couple years ago. I have that. I have the autographs of a few Formula One drivers. That's a really long story. I basically lucked into that. That's a very long story. So I have, like, none of them race anymore. Actually, no, I think they're all retired now. But I got, like, 6 Formula One driver autographs, and 2 of them were very well known. I had Alonso and Rosberg, so a couple of world champions. I lucked my way to that one is all I'm gonna say.
Sam.
From being a kid at the time, so I lucked into that one. And then, what else do I have in terms of autographs? I was also probably supposed to feel something about that, but...
No.
We knew her for all of 3 seconds.
Doctor, we need your help.
What's going on here, Cassie? The president of this... what remains of the United States just died. And everyone's wearing red for some reason. And she was dying of cancer, and we knew her for all of 3 minutes. So I care so much. I have so much of an emotional connection to her. Big names in Hollywood charge crazy money. Yeah, it is ridiculous because... I mean, they have so much money. They really do not need to. Not really. Sam is not very close to her either. Okay, yeah, I'm not really surprised about that. Medical staff wears red. We sure as hell don't here in the real world. I don't know any doctor that wears red. That's like the exact opposite of what you wear out here in the real world. I've never had scrubs that weren't black or blue or white. That's literally every scrub color, black, blue, or white. And green, sometimes you get green, or pink. But none of us, no one wears red. Absolutely no one wears red. Because the color of blood, it's just gonna make patients uncomfortable.
If word gets
and
out,
yeah, I've worked with some
Bridges
doctors
is
that have
finished.
really god-awful bedside manner. I'm gonna say that for
to
sure.
understand.
But even they wouldn't have worn red.
But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
Yeah, you would not wear red out here in the real world as a doctor. I don't think they make scrubs in red out here in the real world. Because I've only ever worn black or blue.
Sam,
and I see other people that'll, like,
before she died,
doctors will wear, like,
President
white
made a
and stuff, or
contract with
green, or pink, but I've seen those
What are you
colors,
talking
but...
about?
Sure
As
as
a
hell I've
member
never
of
seen
Bridges,
red.
you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild
Of course,
America.
it's
You
cancer,
think you
yeah.
can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Harrison
She's
Ford,
succeeded.
Sylvester Stallone,
Look at your wrist.
Schwarzenegger, Brad
That's not
Pitt,
symbolic.
Mark Hamill, Tom Cruise
I don't
are all
know what
super
is.
expensive.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire
And I'm
body.
not surprised that those are some of the more
Harvesting
expensive
organs
ones, but
is
at
out
the
of the
same
question,
time...
And there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we
Probably
don't,
Kojima's
this
reasoning
place will
for
turn
picking
into
red.
another crater.
Yeah, to pick
What do
whatever
you
the
want me to do?
complete opposite of what you would normally do is. I guess that makes
We don't
sense.
have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the
And
president's
then gray,
body
gray's another
has to
color
be
we
burned.
sometimes see, but
The road from Capital Knot City to the
Sure as hell not
incinerator was
red.
compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But
I've never
the
seen
chiral
yellow
density
or
there is off
orange
the chart.
either. Orange probably exists around here, though, because
tombs,
Clemson and all, so Orange probably exists around here.
Why?
If I really wanted to.
Sam,
I never
you're
seen
already
it,
on the
though.
clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Blood bags are extra health in this game. Okay, yeah, I think I saw that from something from Death Stranding 2, was like a blood meter instead of like a health meter, so that makes sense. Ask him to autograph all your stuff except for Mark Hamill. Nah, if you wanna interact with Mark Hamill, just say something to him on Twitter. Just say that you like Trump to him on Twitter, and he'll probably block you, and you can use that as a badge of honor. In all honesty. Because Retard Finder actually shared something, this was a few weeks ago, for everyone to take. It's a picture called the Retard of Shame, and your goal is to post it on people's posts on X, well, Twitter X, whatever you want to call it. And if your picture gets more likes, it means the picture that the post is officially retarded.
Without her,
I haven't had any success with it yet. I haven't won on that yet. Don't have enough of an audience.
Her cremation must be carried out.
I definitely do that to Mark Hamill if I can get one of his posts like right when it releases.
If we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
He has a cool mask. A lot of them do. Like a lot of them wear those.
You just said that it dies of Bridget.
It's crazy because it's
she may be
like
lost to us, but we still have
people talked about how this game like predicted COVID.
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going
because
to finish
everyone
your
wears
mother's
masks
work and
everyone's
America
super
as she
isolated,
intended.
doesn't shake
That's the
hands or
reason
really want to talk
Bridges
to each other or
exists.
anything.
So take the
super
first
super
step,
isolated.
Sam,
So
and
it's like he
deliver the
predicted
president's
COVID. I mean, he
body to the
predicted
incinerator.
Kojima's games have predicted a lot of stuff in the past, so
Humanity will
I guess it's not really that surprising. Or he's at least made some somewhat accurate predictions of the future, so.
Time's running out.
Got a Mark Hamill autograph, you'd sell it off the second it's signed. As long as I wouldn't pay for a Mark Hamill autograph, if I got one, I would definitely sell it off. Or actually, no, I'd hold on to it before, I'd hold on to it for a while and let it go up in value, and then sell it someday down the line. Probably after he dies, because then it would go up really heavily in value.
Facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
Did honestly beat this while deployed during COVID. Yeah, when you were stuck on an aircraft carrier for like 11 months.
It won't be easy carrying a
Would
body
not
up
have been a
there.
fun time. Hey, Secret Underdog, I am doing well. We're about to deliver a dead body to an incinerator. Because reasons.
By the cufflinks.
Because story reasons. It actually has good story reasons, but it's still a very weird thing to walk right into. Yep. Yeah, man, I would not have wanted to be deployed on an aircraft carrier. It's still better than a submarine, though. I assume a submarine would be even worse.
Sam, this is Di Hartman.
I assume a submarine would have been a lot worse.
Cuffs, right? Use them to check
Same
the
that happened with
location
Stan
of the
Lee. Went up to like 60k for one of those Funko Pops. Yeah, so yeah, I would definitely... If I got an autograph from someone like Mark Hamill, I would save it until he dies someday and then think about selling it.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts.
Okay, so where is our incinerator? Right here. Remove all markers for now. And then... I'm not really sure how useful that setup's going to be.
48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Oops. So can you, like, fail this mission and just, like, void out the capital city? I'm assuming they wouldn't let you do that. I'm assuming the game would not allow that, but... if they did, that would actually be, like, a very interesting way to go. Can they get the RoboCop actor's autograph because he's 78? Oh, yeah, for sure. And RoboCop's a classic. Okay, now it wants me to go through a wall. Thanks, Chiral Network. That's super helpful. Yeah, that's super helpful. Yeah, that'd be crazy if you could just, like, get an alternate ending by just nuking it.
The symbol of American Reconstructionism.
Just gives you a game over screen in most cases. I mean, that's not surprising, but it'd be crazy, like, if you gave a truly free open world game where it's like you could die, like if you could, or not die, but you could cause like a void out even on like major cities and it still affects you and like it stays, it saves, like stuff you could do in like the Fallout games. It's only charging $70. Oh yeah, that's not bad. If it's someone that you actually really want an autograph from, I mean, I know I was saying that about Megan Rooney earlier, I'm not. Here's my thing for that is that I'm gonna be going to her concert in September, and I have basically, you could say like floor tickets, whatever you want to call it. Or just tickets for the, basically like a pit in front of everything, so get there early enough, and we'll probably just be close enough that maybe I can get some pictures or have her on my Snapchat or something. Or maybe I get it extremely lucky at some point and she thinks that I'm cute enough to go on a date with. I don't know. I can dream. I'm gonna keep dreaming because that's all that there is these days, is just dreaming and hoping that something like that could happen. I don't know, I can dare to dream it. What is this? Some situations lead to map changing game overs. Okay. Died once in your game, but the crater it left you had to navigate around consistently. Oh boy, yep, that's absolutely going to happen at some point in a really bad place. Knowing how I play games, that is absolutely going to be a thing that happens.
Too close.
Can I not use the car? I guess not. Oh, that's highly unfortunate. Come on, Sam. She only weighs like 100 pounds. Put your back into it, Daryl.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, go to that and either get in a relationship with Megan Maroney or wait a month later when I go to see the Castellos up in Asheville in like a really, really small venue. And before they're up to the level of fame that any of these other singers are. Because there's 3 of them, so I have a 1 in... I only need 1 to like me. I don't need all 3 to like me. I mean, I guess I do because they're all sisters, but still. I have no idea where I'm going with this statement, or this argument, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea where I'm going with any of this. And sure as hell doesn't make sense to anyone who doesn't listen to country music.
Your body is away with me, but I'm exactly where I wanna be.
I feel like your best solution at this point would just be like to dig like a crater, not even a crater, just like a pit, like a mile deep into the earth and drop all the corpses into that instead. I feel like honestly that's about your best option. Ooh, that's an interesting symbol that I haven't seen before. It looks like a ladder. I see a ladder over here, so let's see what that does. Can you imagine if you kept dying God, yeah, I feel like it's probably gonna happen in a really stupid way at some point. And it's just gonna be at, like, a very bad spot. Oh, well, thank you, Igor, for your ladder here. I mean, we're making progress, so... Hey, we got a trophy for that! Nice! Well, thank you, Igor, for putting this ladder out over the water. Thank you for that. I think that's just your tutorial for how to do that, but cool. I can like other people's stuff and hope that they like me. And also drop them into tar pits, that's what you did? Oh, okay. That's actually good to know then if there's another way to deal with corpses. Map hearing. I legitimately wonder if you could soft lock this game. I'm not sure if anyone's ever tried it, but I honestly wonder if maybe you could soft lock this game by dying enough times at the wrong places to make the map impossible to traverse. That would be insane if they did something like that. Like, actually made it potentially soft-locked. That'd be actually really, really insane. Play this online, the items other players left will show in your game to help you, and then you leave them upvote so you can spam it. Okay, solid. Oh yeah, the music's great so far. The music's killing it. I'm not sure if it's actually tracking it, though, is it? It claims it is, but I don't see a map marker anywhere, so I just have to keep spamming R1. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, I'd be very surprised if they would allow that to happen, but I kind of want to look up on YouTube if that's something that anyone's ever done. They try to soft lock the game by having so many explosions that you can't traverse the map anymore. Like, I guess if you... Later on in the game, I know you have the ability to, like, build stuff and everything to where that probably wouldn't be as big of a deal. But in, like, the earlier parts of the game... what would happen with that? Like, if you just had, like, 20 void outs here at the beginning of the game, like, intentional void outs or something. And then what would happen? Seems like we're still going in the right direction. Okay, let's not die from falling down a hill, please. Shift your weight! Shift your weight! Shift the weight! I mean, honestly, who cares if the quality of the corpse is intact? Like, as long as it doesn't go into necrosis, who cares?
Just a bit further now.
Yeah, like, who cares if the corpse is damaged? As long as it doesn't go into necrosis, it shouldn't matter. Alright, we should be getting close. Why would this city put their thing... Why would you put your incinerator on top of a fucking mountain? If this is something that's going to be important, then why would you stick it on top of a fucking mountain?
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, that's not dangerous at all. You can leave multiple waypoints and connect them together better navigate, okay. A rope! Yes, let's leave our critical to survival incinerator facility on top of a large mountain. It's not like that could ever come back to bite us in the ass or anything like that. Oh, I should have liked it. Oops. Yeah, I should have liked it.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
We're getting close. There it is. Yep, that is a pretty massive incinerator.
So that's the place.
Incinerator west of Capital Knot City. That's gotta be so annoying having to do this for every single dead person. Closer to the atmosphere, upper atmosphere, creates timefall, so want it to be away from the city. Oh, okay. But even so, like, why does it have to be on top of a mountain? It could be further away on, like, flat ground somewhere, couldn't it? Like, just put it somewhere further away, but it's still on flat ground, not on top of a freaking mountain. Actually, putting it on top of a mountain would be worse, because technically, at that point, the timefall is going to spread further because it's starting up higher. So it'd make more sense to put it in like a valley or something. That would make more sense. We should get a nice workout. Oh, for sure. Sam here is going to be the most, like, fit human being to ever live. Hey, Aiden. Got 2 platinums, Bluey and Nick All-Star Brawl. Ooh, okay. Nice with Nick All-Star. Not one I ever had major interest in. Less likely to interfere with people on the surface. And I would still think it would just make the most sense to put it, like, deep underground or something like that. Or anywhere that would be easier to actually reach. You're gonna be swole? Absolutely, you're gonna be swole.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly.
Does that mean there's a BT?
Get back here, now.
Are those games bad? I have no idea because I haven't played them. But you have played one of them, so you're gonna have to tell me.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go.
Not gonna happen.
Approve the order.
Because it's a critical part of the story. Okay, there's a BT out here, so I'm assuming this is that first boss fight. Well, this is nice enough to leave giant offerings everywhere. It's enemy time. I think you're right.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid. Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
So does it only trigger a void out if it eats a living human?
I got an idea.
And if it's a dead human, it just creates a new BT? Or a dead human both creates a new BT and does a void out?
Sorry, Captain.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective.
Yep, it's a Kojima game.
Do you think?
And I think I need to concentrate here, because I think it's going into some kind of a boss fight. Okay.
Keep low. Move cautiously.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Can you not shake them off any faster? They're off to my left. Now they're in front of me. Now they're still in front of me. Now they're to my left again. Okay, we aren't dead yet. Wait here. Stay completely still. Oh, there's one. This game's got a learning curve, doesn't it? Oh, that's very bad. Okay. So does it not hear the giant clapping hand thing on my head? Or not even my head, it's just on a stick. Does it not hear that? It can hear my breathing, but it can't hear that? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this game's gonna have a bit of a learning curve, I can already tell. Go. still alive somehow. I feel like I'm probably doing this wrong. They seem annoying. I'm probably also not playing this correctly, so... 100% RE7. I did! I finished it last night. It was great to be done. Night Terror was more annoying than I expected it to be. I was able to get it after like 3 or 4 tries once I came up with a different strategy from what I was initially trying to do. I ended up using the circular saw strategy just because, like, you don't get any points really for it, but that's not really that big a deal. And I was able to get through it after a few attempts of that, so it wasn't awful, but it was a little harder than I expected it to be, I will say that. But got through that. RE7 is 100% done. Never have to play it again. Never have to go for the trophies in it again, at least. Just learning. Yeah, I gotta learn, so... This is a new game to me. I gotta learn. It's not the kind of game you pick up and play perfectly the first time you try it.
We doing this?
That's not what I wanted to have happen. But yeah, thankfully it's done, so it's another Resident Evil game done. Okay, we're still alive. That's good. Okay, that looked quite painful. Let's let that adrenaline... Stamina restoring energy drink. Monster Energy. How much did they pay to be sponsored by this, or to be like the sponsor of this game? God, how much, I wonder, do they pay for all this? Because you see so many Monster Energy drinks in this game from what I remember. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Okay, we're out of the time fall, which is good. And there's the city. Well, we survived. We're not on the hardest difficulty, but we're on the second hardest difficulty, so it's something. We got a new update, 2 new playable characters. Well, at least it doesn't have new trophies. Found out GameStop is having a buy 2, get 1 free sale. Ooh, I might have to stop by then as well, even though mine doesn't really sell, like, older games. There's maybe a few that would be good there. Maybe a couple of Switch games I'd like to pick up at some point. Like, get, like, Mario and Luigi Brothership and... what's the other one? There's a few games I want to pick up on there at some point. Even though I could still make plenty of time with Paper Mario. Still play through Paper Mario 2 again, because it's such a great game, and I finally 100%ed it for the first time. When we got the Switch version of it. Don't like Monster at all. I drink 1 energy drink every probably 5 years. On average, about 1 energy drink per 5 years. Now, that's not saying I don't consume an unhealthy amount of caffeine, because I do. Brew coffee, mostly, and sometimes soda. But I do not drink energy drinks. Never been a fan of them. I do not like how they make me feel. They give, like, heart palpitations and stuff, which I don't really want to feel in my chest. They're not pleasant. Okay, so we survived our first BT encounter, which is great. Even though I had no idea what the hell I was doing, but we still got through it. stop drinking them. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I just never had any interest in them.
Beginning scan.
The heck is this?
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All
This one's
clear.
for you.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
The heck is this? Oh, okay. Just let you see what's going on around you. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. Good to know. We have access to that if we wish to use it in the future. Hate them all with a passion. Yep, I do too. I said once every probably 5 years.
Sam.
They're so freaking bad for you. Like, they are some of the worst things you can consume. Like, they're worse for you than just about anything else you can drink. Don't drink any of them at all. And that's good, because like I said, I'm pretty sure they're worse for you than, like, literally anything else on the planet in terms of drinking. Came very close to an overdose from energy drinks. And, like, the thing for me is, like, I've never come anywhere close to, like, an overdose on something like alcohol, but with those, with energy drinks, I feel like you could really overdose, like, super easily.
But this BP has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Found Soul Calibur 6 at GameStop the other day. It's an easy platinum. Might be one of the games you pick up. Nice. Because, yeah, I drink an absurd amount of coffee every day. I will say that. Probably to a point where it's unhealthy. Because I could probably drink like a whole pot of coffee in a day if I really wanted to. I try not to get to that point, but I will drink several cups of coffee every day, so...
I'll always be with you.
Which, to be fair, out of all the addictions you could have, caffeine is probably the least dangerous. Because it's impossible to kill yourself with it, and the side effects of withdrawal are not that bad, and they only last for like a day. So, thankfully it's not one of the, like, really bad ones. But I still, like, definitely drink way too much caffeine, so... About the only way I can get through the day, because I have to drive an hour and 20 minutes total per day on a good day. Hour and 20 minutes on a good day. Why does it matter if the president's body was damaged? It was getting incinerated anyway. Like, why does it matter? It was getting incinerated. Okay, well, thank you, Trophy, but it was getting incinerated anyway. Why does it matter? Seriously, why does it matter? Another S rank, though. I love it. I love getting them S ranks. We're leveling up a little bit. And we're on the normal difficulty. We're not on hard mode, but we're not on super baby easy mode, and we're still leveling up, so that's good. That was not a fun day. Have 6 in your backlog. 5 cups a day is the most before it gets bad for you. Honestly, even 5 cups a day, you would have to drink it for so many years that it probably isn't going to be serious. Because it was like, it was Galileo or Newton or one of the,
I
like,
told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination.
enlightened age people that drank 80 cups of coffee a day and was totally fine.
The hell you talking
It was
about?
one of them. It was, I don't know if it was Galileo, I don't know if it was Newton or who it was, but they drink like 70 or 80 cups of coffee a day. That was back when coffee first became a thing.
No, we owe the kid our life.
In Europe. This coffee's so much newer than something like tea or alcohol.
Give my regards to the president.
Should be Soul Calibur 2 on PS3 because it looks like an easy platinum, but it's delisted. You don't like coffee? How do you not like coffee, sir? I mean, I can understand why you might not like it if you, especially if you, like, try to drink it black and really don't like it black. I drink it black because I don't really have an issue with it. I drink it for the caffeine, not for the taste, is what I'm going to say with that. I don't care about the taste of it, I just want the energy from it. Our difficulty isn't bad in this game. Switched to it halfway through, made the game more fun. Okay.
It's almost time to
Heard
go,
Stallone
Sam.
drank 25 cups of coffee every day while filming Rocky 3. You love coffee. Yeah, like, with coffee, yes, it can cause problems, but you can still consume a pretty large amount of it in a day without it causing serious problems, unless you do it for like 10 plus years straight.
I'll always be with you.
Because black coffee has other health benefits. So it takes quite a bit to outweigh the negatives of it. Your canteen has been refilled. Your stamina has been fully restored. Black or sweet, you don't like it. Don't hate it, but don't like it.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, that's fair. If you don't like it regardless, then you just don't
Sam,
like it.
This is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
Cool. You drink yours black as well. And that's the healthy way to do it. Okay, look at all the monsters. Let's drink one, because I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually a trophy. I love how Monster is still being made, but no other drink is being made, like Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's a beast. Why are we still producing Monster Energy, but not, like, Dr. Pepper, something that actually tastes good? Sam? Oh, that's what we have to do. Okay, Sam, you probably gotta take a piss by now, so just take a piss in the shower. It's all going to the same place. Oh, yep, Norman Reedus booty hole. We love seeing that on stream. Ah, Norman Reedus could get money for that.
Dad, can you hear me?
Like it's all you drink, your grown man still like drinking Capri Sun or Kool-Aid. I don't really like those. I really don't like sugary stuff that much anymore. Like, I've learned that I don't particularly enjoy sugary stuff that much.
I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office.
Try to use all the facilities while you're in the room. The shower and toilet produce special grades. What? Okay, then. That's an interesting game design choice, then. This is an interesting game, that's for sure. That's a very good word to use for it, is interesting.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
She kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Yeah, she don't look bad.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam?
Emily O'Brien.
You're here too.
Wait. That name sounds really familiar.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older.
That name sounds very familiar.
But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then? About reconnecting everyone. Everything.
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership,
I don't recognize
we'll
her.
Reestablish the UC.
I just looked her up.
The United
I thought she was
Cities
in
of America.
I thought she was recognizable,
this is
but
how we'll rebuild our country.
Apparently she isn't. That name sounded super freaking familiar.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes
She's
to all
voiced
of you,
characters in a lot of video games, so
We never forgot
a lot
about
of
you,
Telltale
Sam.
games for that matter.
You ran
She was
away.
Gamora in
You
Telltale
cut
Guardians
us
of the
off.
Galaxy. She was Imana Vesta in Batman the
Emily
Enemy
put together an
Within.
expedition. The best of
Okay.
Bridges won. And went
She's on
west.
Days of Our Lives, which I think is like a soap opera or something. Okay then, so I guess I don't actually recognize her. She sounded familiar, but apparently I was wrong. Let's explain lore-wise, but damn if you can remember you read all the data logs.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
Then how did you fail? Did you sabotage it for some reason? For some nefarious reason? Because that's a Shyamalan-type plot twist?
And we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenaught City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out.
We have to reunite every single civilization on that map, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for it.
Taken.
And Death Stranding 2 has even more of them. Death Stranding 2 has like 40-something
I'm allowed to
of
use their
them.
facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
Captured by terrorists?
It's all
Seriously?
to safeguard the continued independence of
Yeah,
Edgenaught
she's that
City.
pretty, I don't blame them.
That's what her keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA
The value
to
of it, I don't blame her.
Emily's
Or
their
blame 'em.
insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
Homo
They run Edgenaught City.
Demons.
I've heard of them.
That's
terrorists
a
who go
random
around
name.
towns killing people,
That's a
digging
choice.
craters.
There is a trophy for that. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I thought.
Nothing's off limits for them.
I was
Not
assuming
even
that, given there's
engineering
one
boyouts.
like that in Death Stranding 2, so... Bleh, no thanks.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows.
I mean, I'm
They're
gonna say, I'm enjoying
decentralized
this
by
game so
nature.
far. We're 2 hours
No
in, I'm
one
definitely enjoying
organization
this.
to rule them all.
I just
Just a
wonder what the
common
grind is
ideology.
gonna look like.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we
Human
Americans
demons.
don't
Yeah, I
come
mean, I get what
together
it is
again,
supposed to be, but
humanity
like...
won't survive.
Homo demon.
I carry
You're a gay
Woman's
demon.
message to people
I feel like
all
there's
across
jokes
the
that could be
country,
made with that.
but not everyone.
A lot of
is willing to
civilizations
accept
don't
it.
like us, apparently.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone.
Higgs is the leader of them. Okay, that makes sense then.
Like
Not
you,
interested in
Sam.
either game.
They
I mean, I don't
think that
necessarily
America
blame you.
can
I think
only
it's
be
a
rebuilt
kind
by
of specific
force,
type of game,
by
but I'm
men
liking
who
this
tell
so
them what
far,
to do,
so...
who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me? Huh?
Like I said before, I feel like it's a
You know
game that
better
could
than
be
the demons.
like...
Just
Not necessarily
another kind of cult.
even relaxing,
They're
but just
not
like a good
shackles,
casual
Sam.
game to play in the
They're a
background.
symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now.
It's
Not
June,
to stand
true.
apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online.
Yep.
And for that,
That is a lot of settlements to go meet with.
this contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web.
If you like it now, you're gonna love it when it picks up. Oh, for sure, like...
Of our great nation.
And when you get to Edge Knot
There's a lot of
find
intrigue to
Emily
this
and
storyline,
bring
is
her
what
home.
I'm seeing with this. And the gameplay is definitely unique.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish.
Hey, at least she's
This
not like
is how
Kamala. She
we
doesn't
move forward.
suck her way into power.
Please, Sam.
Soon July, yeah.
I need you.
It's like one thing you like about the second
Sam
game,
Porter Bridges
halfway through
now.
the year.
I'm not
God,
restrained.
yeah, it's...
Hell, I'm not even
It's
part
crazy
of
to
this
think
outfit.
it's almost July.
You all
This
saw
year's
it.
gone by kind of
I'm
fast
not
right
getting
now.
involved with you or anyone else.
Did you hear,
ever again.
Yeah, man, Krusty Cook-Off got a
Wait.
trophy list out of nowhere. I have no idea where that came from, but I actually own it on the Switch.
See? It's like I'm not even here.
It's pretty fun.
said
Like,
it.
it's actually pretty fun on the Switch.
Sam!
I don't know exactly how hard the trophy list is. I need to take another look at it, but it could be potentially quite
Stop.
fun.
Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering
It's
the
a
world
fun
in cable
grind.
can bring an end to war and suffering.
We'll
Don't
see
act
about
surprised
that.
when it all comes
I
apart
hope
if you
you're
try to
right.
do it
We'll
again.
see about that when we
Round
get
and
to
round
it
it
eventually.
goes. Connect,
Is that
reconnect,
true?
it's not that
Yeah, it's
simple.
true.
All right, Sam.
Into her,
Just take it
she
easy.
slept into
I
her
get it.
first position of
You
power.
don't
After
have to
that,
commit to anything now.
she did it more on her
Why
own,
not get
but
some rest?
she wouldn't have gotten started at all
Good
in
idea.
politics
We
without
all
that
need
part
our
of it.
sleep.
So,
Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary
up
maintenance
sometime.
has been completed. Various
Which one, this
adjustments
or
and
Krusty
fine-tuning
Cook-Off?
For your benefit. You can
'cause, yeah,
use it
Krusty
again.
Cook-Off, that was a really surprising thing to have happen. But I have it on the Switch,
For
and I
once it would seem
played
that Dooms and
a
BBs are
reasonable
good
amount of it, but I got a
combination.
long way to go on it. It's pretty
Or
fun though.
perhaps the
Like
two of you
it's
have something
sort
of
of
an
like
affinity for
Overcooked,
one
but a lot
another.
more simplified. No movement, just cooking. It's a reasonably fun game from what I played of it, but I got a long way to go on it because I'm still only on like the end of the Krusty Krab level. The SpongeBob game gotcha. Yeah, that will be another SpongeBob game to deal with, which I've done most of them so far, but haven't done that one, haven't done the Patrick Star game either. I'll do that at some point, because I know it's not particularly hard. No, at least part of it's true, sweet. At least part of it is true. Not all of it, but some of it is true. Her and Willie Brown. That part of it's true. Already own Death Stranding for free. And that's how I downloaded this.
Sam.
How do you walk on the beach in high heels? I feel like you'd, like, sink into the ground, wouldn't you? I don't know, I've never worn high heels, but I assume that you would, like, sink into the ground.
Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand.
And that's a very,
Strand is
like,
part of a rope or
random
bond.
revealing outfit to wear
While
to a beach
stranding
that isn't a
means being
bathing
washed
suit.
up on the shore.
I don't think she just
And
wear a
being
bathing suit if she's
stranded
trying to look sexy.
It's when you can't go home.
Now you're gonna wear
I'm stranded now, Sam.
a slightly revealing
Here on the
but
shore
very
of the
sexy red dress and red heels and not like a bathing suit or something. I don't know, maybe Kojima doesn't care about that kind of stuff. He just cares about the color red apparently, as we've discussed before.
Thousands of miles away. But our bond still holds.
Wish the second one was on Steam instead of PS5. I mean, I still don't have a second monitor. I still need to buy a second monitor at some point.
Still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
Yeah, I do need to buy a second monitor at some point just so I can actually stream stuff on PC. And I'm still trying to learn how to use emulators and stuff so that I can start doing stuff on Retro Achievements. Because you need other, like, specific stuff, I think, to set up certain emulators. It's more complicated than I thought it was. Never wore high heels before, sorry, but that made you laugh. Alright, I'm glad I made you laugh. But why is she that dressed up to stand on a beach? That seems like a very bad idea. He cares about cosplay girls. Yep, I would say he does. It will come to Steam most likely. Did the first one come to Steam? Because like Ghost of Tsushima and like Spider-Man 2 came to PlayStation or came to Steam, or PC. So I don't know. Use RetroArt for emulators. Well, I've got Dolphin and PS something downloaded. Specifically because they're the ones that work with retro achievements.
Good morning, Sam.
Because retro achievements is the thing I want to be able to play on. Okay, you believe so. Eventually, in like a year or two later, have it on PC. So yeah, then it definitely will happen in like a year or two. Most likely. But it'll never come on Xbox.
You were out like a log.
But all the Xbox stuff is coming to us nowadays. We're getting Gears of War. We're probably going to get Halo in the next year.
Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear.
Which is going to be the death of Xbox as a platform forever.
Feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Check on the baby. I'm curious to make sure the baby's okay. Because it's gonna, like, save our lives, probably.
I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Sounds good. So that's good to hear. Use the toilet while standing up. Because that's a thing you can do in this game.
Sam Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriants. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated.
So there's a connection between taking a piss and getting killed by a void
Allow me to collect
hound.
a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
So taking a piss potentially makes you more, like, viable or potentially likely to die from an explosion. Yeah, that's definitely not something I was expecting to see today. Or hear today. A lot of former PlayStation exclusives on Steam now, yep. We give nothing to Xbox. Oh, why would we? We don't need to. We actually have exclusives. They have 2, and I've already given up one of them. One of them is coming in August. The other one someday in the future. You get blood weapons eventually. Blood hurts BTs. That's why blood bags are important. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. Norman Reedus' naked booty hole. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. I'm sure that there are girls and plenty of non-straight males that enjoy this scene a lot more. He's got that random handprint on the back of his leg. Like, were you in just like a very bad BDSM video or something, Norman Reedus? Is that what we're getting at with this? Is that going to be your, like, secret backstory here? And we can drink another monster if we want to. I don't see why I would do that. It's kind of hilarious, actually. That is actually, like, kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we have a lot of cities to access.
Database, which has info. You don't have clear.
Okay, so we have a lot of cities that we need to connect here. Most exclusive on PC nowadays. I can skip this? I can? Okay, good, because I would rather not waste my time just staring at various screens. Examine the equipment pack. That seems important.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
So you slightly tried to follow the real-world medical system, but you also didn't. Come back to the stream to see whatever that was. Him just taking a piss. Okay, can we please, like, actually go out and start playing again? I'm very intrigued to see what happens next, so... Alright. I actually have to pee real quick, guys, so I'll be right back here. And yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm very intrigued by a lot of the mystery of it and the weird gameplay. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee, and we will continue on. Okay, that is much better. I pissed out like a gallon here of, I guess, fluids. Anyways, let's see what's going on next.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board.
I don't know who you are.
In case I didn't mention it before.
Your name is Mama.
Those there are strands.
You ain't my mama?
Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Oh, that's a very forward statement to make. So my blood is included in these ropes. Okay. How much water do I drink in a day? You drink like 50 cups a day? I don't even drink that much. I drink like probably 2 gallons of water a day, if I had to guess. I drink way more water than the average person does. Okay, how do I leave here and actually start playing again? Okay, go to the sink. Why not? Ooh, sexy Norman Reedus. Take a photo. Porter grade 11. Hey, we got a trophy from that. I actually didn't know that was a trophy. I didn't know that was even a trophy. But yeah, I drink like 2 gallons of water a day. I drink a lot of water compared to most people. Which is why I'm not too worried about my kidneys ever going out, because I drink more water than the average human being by a lot. We could take another shower, but clearly that's not what we need to... Oh, thank you! I was wondering when we were going to be allowed to leave here. Now, my water is sparkling water. I honestly need to look into a SodaStream system. Because it's probably going to end up being cheaper overall. Now, the crazy thing is, at Food Lion, there's exactly one item that I buy that has gone up in price.
That's all you need to go.
Everything else that I buy has gone down in price in the last few months. Chicken's gone down by like 50+%, which is insane. I can buy chicken for like $5 a pound or something like that, or less than that. It's so much cheaper now.
But I'll do what I have to.
Which is so great, because I love chicken. I love beef as well, but like, meat's gone down and everything. The one thing that has not gone down in the last few months is sparkling water. I know that's such a random, weird thing. And obviously it's not a necessity to anything for humans, so it's not that big a deal, but... Yeah, because I bought a thing of organic chicken.
Listen up, Sam.
Organic chicken breasts like 2 weeks ago, and it was only like $5 for the pack, and it was like $8 at the beginning of the year.
The infrastructure's there, but
I don't know if it was a manager's special that was about to go bad and I cooked it on the right day or not. But even so, it was noticeably cheaper than it was like 6 months ago, or a year ago. I mean, like prior to Trump being in, it was definitely less expensive than it was back then.
Chirograms won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated.
Eggs have been going down significantly.
Anyway,
eggs are about half of what they cost 6 months ago.
Cupid and bring Cairo Communications online.
They're still a little overpriced, but they're way down from where they were. And there's no way in hell I could keep chickens in my backyard because my HOA would throw a fucking fit for it.
You'll reconnect us not only to each other.
I would totally do it. My HOA wasn't a bunch of pieces of shit. My HOA got mad because the vine on my back wall grew over the side of the wall while they refused to do their job of trimming like grass and stuff they're supposed to do. Because they pocket all the money. HOAs are just a giant scam. They pocket all the money and do like 1% of what they promise.
Years of history on Earth.
They're a giant scam and they need to be illegal.
Knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend,
like they absolutely should not be allowed because they're just a giant scam. But yeah, like almost everything I buy from Food Lion is way cheaper now. They're selling bags of 5-pound bags of potatoes for $2 a piece. I mean, seriously, 5 pounds of potatoes for $2? There ain't nothing bad about that at all. Or was it 4 pounds? It might have been 4 pounds, but 4 or 5 pounds of potatoes for $2 is so freaking cheap compared to what we've been used to.
Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole.
So really, like I said, it's just the sparkling water that hasn't gone down in price. And the Mexican Coca-Cola hasn't gone down in price. But I don't expect that to go down in price.
Idle hands and all that.
Because that's
We'll give you the
a
details
very
at the
random
dispatch
luxury
terminal.
item, so I don't
Make
expect
sure you
it to
check
go
it
down in
upstairs.
price.
Drop's waiting up
Actual
there, too.
legitimate things that you need to buy every week
These
have
shoes
gone
look
down
like
for
they've
me.
done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off?
But yeah, some weeks I'll buy actual like chicken
took
breasts
my
if
blood,
I have
didn't
time to cook it. If I don't have time to cook it,
tell
I'll just
me.
buy rotisserie chicken
All right.
and just
I'll
eat
see
off of
what
that
I
for
can
2 or 3
do.
days. Because then I don't have to prep it at all. Just have to basically peel the meat off that I won't. Get 2 or 3 meals out of that. Very convenient. Tastes pretty good as long as you add some salt and pepper to it. You do have to add salt and pepper to it. Preferably some, like, paprika or something as well. Helps it. Gives a little extra kick. This week I don't really have to buy many groceries at all because I'm only going to be in South Carolina for 3 days. And I'm going home on Thursday, so going home for 4th of July, which I'm super excited for because get to be with my family, get to be with my dogs, especially my older dog that is having a lot of health problems. I'm glad I get to go back and be with him for a little while. Gonna get some good meals then. Thankfully, Zaxby's that I ate earlier this week did not give me food poisoning again like it did last time, because that was a pleasant experience. So yeah, that happened about a month ago. I got food poisoning from the Zaxby's. At least I assume it was the Zaxby's. It could have been the McDonald's, but I think it was Zaxby's. But I was okay the most recent time I ate it, so that was probably a one-off thing. Or maybe it was something else. Maybe it was something I picked up from a patient or something. Who knows? Okay, is it time for an actual delivery? Because we've made all of 3 deliveries so far in this stream. Yep. Head west. Take a new order at Capital Knot City.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
This is Die Hardman.
Objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City.
We're going all the way to
Don't think
fucking
you can make a
Portland?
beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far.
We're going from DC to Portland? Is that what we're saying here?
Utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close by, so... you get it there with less than 50%
Sam.
damage.
Order some. Make sure to review.
Okay. So, let's get it there, hopefully with no major damage. Okay, I don't think that counted. Hang on. Oh, okay, I did X a few times. Okay, that's fine. Load all. Oh, we have a ladder!
We supplied you with some rope.
And
a
some
ladder for
rope.
this
Let's
run.
go.
They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
I actually am, because this is different. We're sort of getting to a point of, actually fully playing things. Let's optimize the cargo. I trust the computer to do it better. Okay, well, we're making a real delivery for the first time. Not exactly knowing if I'm doing things correctly, but it's actually not that heavy. It's only 27 kilograms. It's not that heavy.
Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, it's really not that heavy, so... It shouldn't be that big a deal. It's really not that heavy.
Triple check your loadout, I take it?
that's really not that heavy. Okay, so we have ladders and climbing anchors, and we can urinate. He can just, like, piss on the side of the road? Okay. I gotta admit, that's actually kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny. So he can just, like, straight up just piss on the side of the road if he wants to. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny.
Cam, you see that sign someone left over there?
Which
you can leave
one?
some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings,
From Nick?
words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Hey, Nick. By the way, I hope you're doing good in DC, my friend. Use L1 plus triangle. Is there... What looks fun? Let's give them reasons to continue. Feel good about yourselves, and we got a trophy from that. Alright, I will take it. Feel good about yourselves. Like, let that be encouragement to do what you have to do. That's what I'm gonna say.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
Sounds like a good idea. I'm sure that there are trophies related to it. Oh.
And your OJ deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way
Okay,
of saying,
that
but
water
that thing
is
on your shoulder
not
can help you locate missing
ideal.
shipments.
But we gotta cross it, so we're good. Okay, so we gotta head to Capital or way station west of Capital Knot City. Make sure this water isn't gonna kill me. It's not perfect.
Remember, Sam.
Can't believe it's been a week since your mom left. Never expected the house to be so quiet.
And they're counting on you to deliver.
Well, that sucks that they didn't bring you, but hopefully you get to go on your next trip. I can't collect those crystals. Of course I can't. But yeah, hopefully you get to go on your next trip. Hopefully they let you come on the next one. Okay, so we're going in the right direction. I think we just got to keep moving. More water. Good lord. How many streams are we going to have to cross here? They're all very small streams. They're not really dangerous, but still. It was your decision. Oh, okay. I would think you'd want to go there if you got the chance to, but I haven't been to that many countries so far. I've only been to like 3 total countries, including the United States. US, France, and Aruba are the only places I've been to. Ooh, what's this?
Anyone? Over here!
Today's a good day.
Okay, so what does this do? I can manage cargo. No, this doesn't seem to be particularly helpful. This seems to just be an advice giver. What happens if I activate? Private locker. Oh, okay. So move items into that for, like, storage purposes. Okay, that's good to know. That's an accessible option. Been there a dozen times. Only reason Mom goes to visit your grandma. Okay, yeah, that's fair. If you've been there enough times, I don't necessarily blame you on that one. Like I said, for me, I've only been to 3 different countries so far, but we're going to be going to Japan in the fall, which is amazing. Can't freaking wait for it.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Can you give me an item like in No Man's Sky where I can just dig a hole into the ground? I don't expect this to go that well. This is my first... Oh, fuck me. There's a BT here, isn't there? Yep, there is. Okay, what the hell do I do now, folks? What am I supposed to do about this? Ooh, there's a package. Hang on. But it's for capital, not city, so I'm not gonna... I don't really need that. Let's wait here for just a second. Let's hold here. Okay, that probably wasn't my best idea in the world. Oh, come on. So they just, like, grab you from anywhere, pretty much. Come on, shake them off. This is a Taylor Swift song. Shake them off, shake them off, shake... Why is there a crab floating into space there? Okay, we're on the path again. Seven countries: Canada, Pakistan, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Greece, Turkey, Sri Lanka is a transfer, and of course the US. Visited China since Pakistan's border with them. Okay, so yeah, you've had a lot more experience than I have with country visiting. Because for me, it's only been the United States, of course, and Aruba a number of times.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this.
And then
France. The fall
France.
of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go.
That looks like it'd be where you have to deliver to.
Find another way.
But then we get to go to Japan this fall, and I cannot freaking wait for it. It's going to be amazing. I legitimately cannot wait for that trip. That's going to be so amazing. Well, that probably hurt a lot.
Sorry about that, baby.
Gently rocking the controller up and down will reduce the... Okay, L1 down. And then square. Okay. Rockabye, baby. This is a game mechanic. I don't like children, so this annoys me. I will never have children, so this serves no purpose to me. BB seems to be okay, though, so... Ooh, this looks bad. It's better to visit third world countries. The tickets can be a bit much. Cost. Oh yeah, the cost stuff is super cheap, and honestly, like, even the tickets aren't always that bad, depending on the country you go to. Oh crap. No, paddle to the left. It's water. What is it gonna do to you? It's fucking water. Norman Reedus, it's water. Is that going to kill you? Clearly not. Okay, so the water doesn't do a lot. That's good. You can repair things with repair spray. I am so confused on everything going on in this game right now, if we're being honest. We're almost to our point here that we need to get to, but... Ooh, so we gotta walk across some bad water here. Brace yourself, Sam. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Let's go. Hey, Mia. Like to see Russia until the situation get fixed. Yeah, let's wait for that whole insanity to end. And then maybe we consider visiting there. The women there appear to be quite beautiful and, like, normal and not have penises and stuff, so there's that. But they're also possibly communist or fascist, which is also not particularly ideal. Want to see all the Soviet stuff during World War II? I wouldn't mind learning more of that stuff, too, because I'm a big history buff. I'm a big, like, war history buff, so I love learning stuff like that. Cost of living is cheap there. Oh, that's for sure. We have... What does that do? Okay, I think we just ate some bugs, and... Okay, let's just take a piss out here and see if that gets me a trophy. Or at the very least, that'll... It did give me a trophy. This game has a trophy for pissing in the open world. That's honestly kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of hilarious. But that's actually a trophy. Piss in the open world. That's actually a trophy. Oh dear God. Oh, this game's gonna be something. This game is gonna be something.
Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I don't have any major complaints so far, but like, yeah, this game's gonna be something. If that's a trophy for pissing out here in the open world. Alright, deliver the cargo. Love learning anything about World War II. World War II, Japan and Europe had it with Germany, true. Well, apparently just... What the hell happened to my controller? Oh, it fell off. Crap, I hope it's not damaged.
Or the UC, eh? Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck.
Best of luck.
This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
All right. %10 damage. S. I've gotten so many S ranks so far, it's insane. But these don't actually count for the trophy that requires them, so that kind of sucks. America seems to always be at war with Asia, pretty much. Okay, so several of those are actually filling up, which is good.
Where are the others?
I don't know who the others are.
The void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out of
I don't know.
I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porter's
Ask
down the
Kojima, because I don't know.
The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
Yep, I've got the Cupid.
Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Okay. So I guess we have a new settlement here. First Korea, Japan, Vietnam, Russia, Afghanistan, Iraq. Yeah, we love to wage war against the Middle East, apparently, and there's a trophy. And this is going to make it into the video now because I talked about it right then. Okay, we have a new settlement here. Post box, whatever that means. Okay, I guess that's a good thing. Okay.
Connection to capital, not city, confirmed.
Alright, that's a good thing.
Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right?
How would you know that?
People happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway.
Oh, now I ran near bad. Wasn't expecting a trophy there. Yeah. You're all good, man. I wasn't expecting it either.
More than good, some say.
It'll make the video more interesting, is what needs to be said. It'll make the videos more
By
interesting.
bringing that way station into the Cairo network,
We've gotten quite a few trophies tonight in 2.5 hours.
capital, not city.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first
Well, it's
void out.
clearly not Portland,
Your
so
objective is to
it's
link
in,
up
like,
Port and
Nebraska
Capital
or
Knot.
something.
But to do that, you'll need to utilize our
What the hell exists in Nebraska that's worth going to a
They'll be
city
essential for
for?
establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
Okay.
Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Okay.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further
I have
information.
no idea what any of that means. Where is this? Is it back in here? I think it is this. Okay, fabricating equipment. Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials you have. Okay.
Should prove you.
So we can create anchors, ladders, and
You can use that PCC to build a post box.
structures. Okay. I don't think that's all that useful right now. You have to hit the X button like 5 times to start a new quest. That's kind of absurd. Okay, head out. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I have no clue what I am doing right now.
Order assigned.
Ah, Sam. You'll need a PCC to build a post box. Fortunately, you can fabricate one at any terminal.
What?
No, can't do it now.
PCC? Is this where you want me to do it at? Okay, what does that do? I have no idea what that does. The game does not make that clear. I did something? I have no idea what I just did? I have no idea what the hell just I don't even know at this point, man. Oh, thank you, Secret Underdog. Thank you so much for the $2. I could buy like 20 shovelware games with that if I really wanted to, but I don't do much shovelware anymore. But thank you so much for that, man. You've been so nice in these recent streams with just like donating and shit. That's super, super nice of you, man. Thank you so much for it.
Weapons restrictions.
I really do appreciate it because it's it pays for some bills out there every week or month. How's it going? What's my question? I'm currently delivering cargo to somewhere and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, Payne. We're delivering to city. 30 shovelware games? Nah, well, maybe not 30 shovelware games, but you could buy a lot of shovelware games with this. Okay, I guess we're pissing right now. Why are we pissing right now? Wait, why are we pissing right now? I'm super confused right now. Okay, I think I wasn't really supposed to piss right there. I don't think that's something I was supposed to do. It's the end of this area, you get the first boss. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So we're getting near our first boss fight. We've got to get there tonight at least. We're heading in the right direction, but we're a long way away from the target. What does that mean?
Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
What does that mean?
Destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
What does that mean? Why are you saying that and not telling me what it actually means? Does it mean I'm being tracked? You had piss equipped. Yep, I did. Oh, that was kind of funny. Does this game have DLC? It does not, actually. No DLC stuff to worry about, thankfully. Definitely good for us trophy hunters. Okay, this is not great. I'm gonna have to find another path. Mules? Oh boy, we get to fight another enemy here. This is gonna go so well if I have to fight an enemy here. This is gonna go so freaking well. Oh, I love it when I'm so good at games. I get to fight extra enemies for, like, no reason. To plot your routes out. The straightest way is not always the best way. Okay, well, it's good to know now moving forward. I will know that now moving forward. Don't really do 100+ hour platinums. I don't mind them, it just depends on the game. Means to get to your destination before you get caught. And hiding doesn't work. Okay, thank you, Mia. Good to know. Let's run like a little bitch. Yep, let's run like a little bitch. Oh, shit. Did I just lose some of my cargo? Okay, run like a little bitch is our best answer here. We're not going for S ranks here. We don't need them because we're going to get that trophy later. Should be good. Just keep on keeping on. Okay. Only 100+ flower. Platinums are already R2. Even Black Ops 3 or Lego Star Wars Skyward Saga. I mean, neither of those are quite at 100 hours, thankfully. I ping the location, okay. Uh-oh. I think I just got caught. Something bad's about to happen, isn't it? Oh, this is about to be bad. Why do they have electric dildos? Why is that a thing? That's not cool.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Oh, okay, we lucked out. In this rank, the scripted BT is supposed to be there. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. BT, for actually being there to help me for once. I appreciate it. Was I listening to the dialogue, though? I was. It doesn't mean I actually remember it. I'm also slightly drunk, so it doesn't mean I'm going to remember everything. Okay, we can carry that, but there's another box up here, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to carry it. Like it as many times as I can, because why not?
Good work, Sam.
Oh,
I see you brought
okay.
in. Feel free to... If you come across any more while out, it'll be
So I
safe
can
and
submit lost
even if it
cargo
has
to
pass,
these things.
You can rest.
I can't entrust it. So what does that mean? I have no idea what any of that means. Okay. Sapphire 2, longest is Black Ops Cold War. If you go to cargo menu, you can auto rebalance your cargo to make weight more balanced. Okay, that's good to know then. I mean, we got something out of that, so it's not that big a deal, but it's like, it was very random, but we got a trophy at least, so it's not really that big of an issue. But it also appears that we're in some timefall. Guy is going to have serious back problems in the near future. Nah, he's Norman Reedus. He's from The Walking Dead. He can't die, or take damage from anything, apparently. He is invincible. Okay, we're still going for a specific target here, so just keep moving forward. And pick up anything that I can along the way. Okay, so just keep going straight, and we should be there. Uh-oh. That's not good. That presumably means enemy. Not good. See if we can walk around them. Why wouldn't you make your alerts silent, Sam? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This is bad. Very, very bad. Screw the cargo. I really don't care. All I care about are platinums. I don't care about the cargo. Let your stupid pizza rot. I don't care. Okay, they got us away from everything, so that's okay. We're good. We're good. Sneak from here on. Yes, it does. If you stand still, you can still see them. Run, Mofo, run. I wish I had read those comments. Annoying. So annoying. Like, why is this a thing? Okay, heal up. How am I still not in this city? What the hell? How am I not in the city yet? Uh-oh. This looks like a structured event.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Oh, that seems a bit questionable. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention, though. It spins when you're close to one. Yeah, I've been trying to pay attention, but I feel like sometimes it just goes off randomly, and I... Oh, crap. Let's get to the shore. You're fine. That looks like a settlement that we need to deliver to.
When the strain on your BB
Snarl Camo came back on Twitter 5 months after. Yep. So did like Stephen King and some of the other ones.
Begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private.
I kind of want to go to a buffet restaurant tomorrow. It's been so long since I've been to one. I don't know why. I kind of want to go to one. Did that with when I went to Waffle House like a week or two ago, or a couple of weeks ago. And we made it.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Okay. Getting a F? Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I'll quite get an F.
The guy expanding the Cairo. So what'd you bring us? Thanks. Can't imagine how you managed to haul this stuff through BTville. Wait.
Yeah, I can see the game being hard at first, with just trying to figure out how stuff works. That wasn't a bad run. I mean, the cargo took some damage, but still. A rank, that's not bad. A rank is not bad at all. I did not get the F rank. I got the A rank. A rank is not that bad.
Do you mind connecting?
Yeah, man, that went better than I thought it would. A rank. I usually suck at stuff like this, but I got an A rank, which is always a good thing. Not bad for being inebriated, yep. I played harder than this while inebriated, so...
Sam, as always.
Alright.
Looks like we're on the Cairo network. And with those, think of it as a head west.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam.
Good work.
It's a private room. How do I do that? Oh, it's circle. Okay.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam.
Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Oh, this seems important to the story.
It's in.
Settlements will be able to produce resources for you. You'll be able to use them to make weapons and vehicles. Okay. Sounds good.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed.
Okay, so we have the ability to sense the BTs.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a steel mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
So this whole survivor situation
Returning
can't
your
be
BB to the
fully
womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the
I am not murdering your child, sir.
Set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
All right. Alright guys, I am going to call the night here. I am tired, I am ready to go to bed. This has been a good stream so far. This game is pretty entertaining so far. So yeah, we'll definitely be playing more of this in the future, but that's going to be for tonight. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go and leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I don't know what we'll be playing tomorrow, if it'll be this or Siphon Filter or something else entirely, or not streaming. I guess we'll have to figure that out. So I will see you guys back here real soon. I know that next week I will be releasing the College Football 25 video. That will go out next week for sure. Resident Evil 7 will probably take another week after that, probably, the way things are going. So I will see you guys back here in another day or two.